when you think about adversity and what Jalen Hurts has gone through just to get to this point now, he's in that post-game interview and he's getting a little emotional just talking about his time at Philadelphia and what he went through and the adversities he went through. He cites his favorite scripture, John 13:7. John 13:7, I believe. But he think about his time just before it prepared him for Philadelphia. Coming in, winning the starting job as a freshman at Alabama. The next year, leading your team to the championship and then losing. And then the next year going to the championship and then getting benched in the championship game and losing your job, staying on the roster, eventually playing to win the conference championship, and then get benched again and lose the actual championship, and then you transfer to Oklahoma, your Heisman Trophy candidate. You get to Philadelphia, and there's some people in Philadelphia that didn't want him. That didn't want Jalen Hurts. But what Howie Roseman and what the guys saw in Philadelphia, they saw something that some people didn't see. You fight for a starting job. Doug Pearson gets fired. You get the job the whole year. You take the team to the playoffs in the offense the first time you're in. You got to think during this time period, he hasn't been in the same offense for more than 2 years. Then you take a team to almost an undefeated record, best record in football, and then you get to the playoffs, and then people are still doubting you, right? The people are still doubting this guy, and I want to say that Jalen Hurts throughout this game was magnificent. Aside from the ill-advised throws. And I'm not going to just say him. What Jalen Hurts did well is he knows when to go to different things. And you don't see a lot of quarterbacks do this. A lot of quarterbacks, they work in simple silos. They go to what works, and when all else fails, they try to go what works even harder. But what Jalen Hurts realized was he opened up the run game. He opened up the run game by being a runner. And when he started taking a lot more of these RPOs or just these zone reads, the run game started to open up because he was a threat. You saw Frank Warner glitch on a play because he didn't know where to go when they were and they gave the ball to Kenneth Gainwell. The maturity of Jalen Hurts is unmatchable. But when you look at what he's been through, a guy who's still going to be questioned in the Super Bowl, right? They're going to pick apart this film and talk about what he can and can't be able to do. He is phenomenal. He makes this team 10 times better. You saw when Gardner Minshew came in, 2 straight losses. I don't see us losing a game outside of Washington if he doesn't. We don't lose. But if you see what he's done with this team and how he's done it and how he's built a locker room, he fit into the mold of Philly, the Philly faithful that's already there. He's already fit the mold. Of people the team that's already there and leading this team, it's really unmatchable. I want to applaud him and what he's done, and this is it's not the pinnacle, but getting to the Super Bowl was the goal. Winning the Super Bowl was the goal, but getting to this game with this team, if there was either Super Bowl or bust. If this team did not make it to the Super Bowl, we're going to question Jalen Hurts. It was a fluke. And now we see it's not a fluke. And this is not only setting him up for a big payday, a long-term contract. He may get some players who stick around a little bit longer because they have him at the realm. Some players may say, hey, look, they're ready to retire. But this is what Jalen Hurts has done in conjunction with other players, Jason Kelce, Fletch, Lane Johnson, Mailata. You have veteran guys that come in and fit the mold, and this is it. So, big hats off to Jalen Hurts. I'm excited for Philadelphia and what we do, and what we're going to do in the next couple of games. Just excited, and it's exciting to see.